Welcome back to another videos in my channel. My name is Renato. I'm a graphic designer. Also, I make full self-driving videos for my YouTube channel. But today's video is kind of different because I want to show you how I edit my videos. Because, so many people ask me how you edit your videos. I really like your layout. So I just want to show you guys how I do things in my channel. And I'm going to tell you all the secret that I use to make my videos. And also, just a little secret, I use CapCut. I know everyone is gonna be like, CapCut? I'm not gonna watch this video, but please stick around because this video will get much more interesting. So let's watch it together, guys. So here I am in CapCut, right? So you can see that this is our timeline, this is everything, and I can just bring all of my footage from here. I can either click here or I can just drag and drop, but what I'm gonna do like this. So what I'm gonna do, I have 4 clips as I told you. So I use 3 cameras and 1 pixel tab. So I have Insta360 camera that is X4 and you can capture like all 360 angles. I have another Insta360 Ace Pro that I use to capture from inside. I have my iPhone footage that I capture myself, and also I have a Google Pixel tablet that I captured Tesla display that is casting from that Tesla graphics and stuff like that. So how I do it, there is another video. I will leave the link in the description so you can go and watch. So let's get back to the video. So here are these 4 clips. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna drop it here. I'm gonna do one by one and arrange it. I'm gonna mark all and press right click, and yes, I'm gonna press sync video and audio. So it's gonna do its magic and it's gonna align all the clips together. So before I filmed, I always clap. So when I match the clip with the clap, that means all of these 4 clips are synced. So what I'm gonna do, if you're seeing that, I'm gonna show you that there are 3 claps right over here. If you can see those waveform right over there, and right over there. So that means it's synced. You see? So I'm gonna go at the beginning of the video where I started the video. What? So it's like, so you just have to watch, and here, welcome. And then I'm just gonna press that will delete that left side. If you click this, that will delete the right side. If you click this, that will be like a split. You can delete like this. What I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna press here. It's just gonna delete the left side. And then I'm gonna arrange it at the very beginning. So for that, we need a good audio, right? I feel like iPhone's audio is pretty good. So I'm gonna extract that audio. I'm gonna mute all of this clip because I don't need it anymore. I just synced it and I don't need that anymore, right guys? So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna arrange the video. So I'm on the top and
Come
then
back to another full self-driving videos, and as you can see, it already knows in New York, and we're gonna see how it, and also like,
and also here I'm gonna just do a cut so that I'm just gonna cut the audio too. I'm gonna make the first beginning with the bigger me and like a small thing. If you're familiar with my video, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna bring all of these in the top, and then what I'm gonna do is drop me on the bottom, and then what I'm gonna do, mask, press mask here, video and mask, then add mask, and just select the rectangular and then just make it bigger. And then I do always make the corner rounded, so I press 20, and what I do is a scale 30, right? So you're already done with the first one. So I'm just gonna copy the attributes and I'm gonna paste it to the rest of it. So paste and also paste. So paste attribute, very good. Everything is small, so you can see that now we are good. We can just arrange those in the bottom. Right, so I'm just gonna, okay, I just choose the wrong one, this one, right? So now you can see, like, you can tell me that Renato, this is not aligned perfectly. So I'm just gonna choose these 3 together. I'm gonna press this, distribute horizontally, and it's gonna distribute it. And then I'm gonna press this one, align middle, and it's just gonna align it through the middle. So we're almost done, right guys? No. It's so much work. So what we are gonna do is we're gonna go and play it one more time just to see. So you can see all the cameras, like the outside camera, inside camera, also the graphics, right? It looks cool. And now critical work is masking. So now what I do, I bring this on the top. We need 4 of the same layer, so that means 4 4K clips already. So Control C, Control V, that means copy paste, Control C, Control V, copy paste, Control C, Control V, copy paste. I'm just gonna turn those off right now because I'm gonna work on this layer. So for this one, this clip is kind of tricky. So what I'm gonna do for this video purpose, I'm just gonna remove these and come from here. I'm just gonna come from here when these graphics, because when I filmed, I mistakenly didn't bring these graphics all the way right side. You see, this is small and now we going and it's big. So I prefer big. So I'm just gonna delete it for this video purpose, but you can prefer not to do it. Now we're gonna do the masking. So what I do, I go mask. I can choose either pen tool, but sometimes I saw in CapCut there is a new bug on CapCut because pen tool is a brand new tool they just implemented in this version. So that means sometimes it just doesn't work, or after working few moments the pen tool just showed a different shape. So that's why what I prefer is I choose a rectangular and I make it bigger all the way. I make it small so that I can make it bigger. So what you have to do is press Control and press this mouse scroll wheel, and then you can make it smaller. Then I'm gonna make it bigger in this way, and then I'm gonna lower it down because I don't want that speed and everything right now. And I'm gonna make it a little smaller like this, and then I'm gonna go all the way here. Okay, so like this, right? And now there is the option of round corners. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna round the corner so that you see on the left there is some part of speed limit and everything pops up. I don't want those right now. I'm just gonna make it a circle, right? I can just choose that circle. I don't know why I choose that, but I prefer to do that, whatever it is, you know. You understand, right guys? So I'm gonna press basic now and I'm gonna lower that down because I don't want all these graphics in the screen. So I'm gonna lower it down and you can already see that. Then I'm gonna go to mask one more time and I'm gonna feather. So feather means it will just smooth out that graphics. And then what's gonna happen, baby? What we have to do, our first layer is done. But the thing is, our camera should be small, this frame. So what we can do is we can just copy one of these attributes and paste it here so that we don't need to, you know, do all those things one more time. But one thing you notice that my iPhone camera, when I use the front camera, is just mirrored. So I have to press this and it will just mirror it or flip. So this is the thing. And now what we're gonna do, our main camera is under it, and then I'm gonna zoom in one more time to look if everything looks good, everything looks fine. Now we're gonna turn on this one, and now this time we're again gonna go to mask and rectangular, and we're gonna just choose the speed this time because speed is important, right? And then you just have to, you know, arrange it. And then what you have to do, go to remove background, chroma key, and I'm just gonna choose the black color, and then you can lower it down. You can see you can do some feathering and clean up edge, and now I'm gonna make it a little bigger so that it looks nice and sharp. And now our second layer is done, right guys? Pretty easy, right guys? Then the third layer, now we're gonna turn that on one more time, masking, add mask, again rectangular, and go like this, skinny, and now like this. And I'm just gonna make that shape, and then I'm gonna make it a little smaller. Go to basic. This time I don't want to do the remove background because the texts are very small. I'm gonna go to the blend. I'm gonna go to the brighten, and then you can see that it's already disappeared, that black thing. And now I'm gonna put it out there in the middle bottom, and then I'm gonna scale it up so that we can all see what is happening there. And I'm just gonna put it out there, and then we're gonna turn on this layer. And also because few people are saying, hey, I cannot see your navigation, that's why we have to do this, you know, people are asking. So I'm just gonna deliver. So we're gonna make it a small. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna round the corner a little bit and feather this time, and then go to basic, lower it down again, blend mode, brighten, and it's gone. The background and the black thing is gone. I can make a little bigger, probably not that much. Yep, perfect, right guys? So now you can see everything, kind of a steering wheel, the speed limit, FSD engage or disengage, my camera, face cam. Also you can see that navigation, right? So almost most of the work is done. So the next thing will be, I'm gonna make these one composition, or I'm gonna drop these 4 into one folder. So what I have to do is I have to press that create compound clip sub project. That means it's going to be just one single folder, but if you double click, you can access it. You want to get out from this, just click here. And now what we are gonna do, I'm gonna lower this down too. Now I want to do is I want to show the outside camera sometimes, I want to show the inside camera sometimes, right? So right now we can just only see the inside camera and myself, but can't see the outside camera. So I'm just gonna copy, duplicate this one and bring it on the top. I'm gonna copy this one, not this one, just copy this attributes and paste this one. Why I didn't copy that one? Because that one was mirrored, so I don't wanna do that right now. So you can see that that's already in the bottom, so I'm just gonna drag it and bring it on the top. And now you can again tell me that Nado, this is not aligned, so I'm gonna press this, I'm gonna press this one, and this time this one, so it will just, you know, like align it. And now we're gonna press here, and I just move the position a little bit here and there, so you can see that. So inside camera, the graphics, myself, outside camera, right? So we have to make the same layer for the outside camera. That means outside camera, graphics, small me, small inside camera. So we already copied this one, but we didn't copy this one. Control C, Control V. So we just copied it, and that means this is the inside. So now this time what we're gonna do, we're just gonna copy this one's attribute and we're gonna paste it here. So paste, done. So now what you can see is inside me, right? And graphics. So what we have to do, this is how I do it. I listen to it,
move to the left side,
move to the left side, right? So I'm gonna make a cut here. Imagine, make a cut here, and I'm just gonna make another cut just for this video. I'm just gonna make another cut here. So we need, when this is inside, the bigger part is inside camera, we need this one outside. That means we need to remove this. That means the outside is visible right now, right? For my editing purpose, I also delete this one and want to make this project as lighter as I can. So now that means if this is inside camera, if we want to go for outside camera, what we have to do? We have to delete the opposite. That means from here, we delete this one. This time we're gonna delete this one. And we delete this one, this time we're gonna delete this one. So now you can see the outside camera, you can see the inside is small, you can see inside me and also the graphics. But the main problem is now the outside camera is not aligned perfectly. So what you have to do, you just have to drag so that when you can see the car, you can see the graphics, you can see the car's front part, also the road, because you don't need to see all these skies. So this is what I do, I just bring it on the top and I try to align it with these graphics ends to here. And now you can tell me that Anado, now I can see this sharp edge which I don't like. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna again go for masking, again add mask, this time not the rectangular, this time this one, just the straight one. I'm gonna lower it down and then I'm just gonna do the feathering here. So what you can do feather from here too, or you can just bring this up to do feathering. So this is what I do, and now you can see that the video looks so amazing and looks very professional, right guys? So this is what I'm gonna do, and then again the same cut will be like, imagine here, and then I'm just gonna cut the audio here because I was quiet. You can see that I'm not talking here, I'm talking here. So I'm just gonna go all the way here, and because I'm also selecting the audio, I'm just gonna press here. That will remove the left part, and I'm just gonna bring it here. Right guys? Now every time when I do inside outside, that means the next one is inside. That means you need to remove this, you need to remove this. So you just match with this one, this layer. So remove. So why I use CapCut? There is few reasons. That is, you have so many audios, you have like sound effect, you can bring your own, like I saved those things. So let me just bring one more audio because one more audio I really like, that is this one, mountain, and I'm just gonna drop it on my timeline. And then when the transition is happening, you see this one, so I'm gonna lower it down. I'm just gonna go to transition here. I have everything saved, favorite, and you see up, down, pull out. So that means from inside to out, right? So that means if I choose out, it will have a, you see the animation? And now you align the audio with that here, and you just lower the volume a little bit, and if you play, you see that whoosh sound, and that makes that video looks interesting and sound interesting. Also, there are so many features. I cannot tell you everything in one video, but I'm trying, guys. Whatever I can remember, I'm trying to show you. So this is the audio, right? So if you go here, you can enhance the audio. That will do some AI magic and brings the audio nicer. What I prefer to do, I just found out today that if you go to voice changer and if you just press full voice.
I just had to take
so if I just press full voice
over because that car was
and if I turn that off,
touching the lane, I just had to take over
it
because
sounds
that car
more bassy, and I like my voice to be not thin, like little thick, so that's why I prefer this one. You can choose any other effect. Let me just show you John. Let's see how it sounds. So you just it's gonna download that effect for you on your audio.
Was touching the lane. Oh no, I took over a little bit because that's car and all right.
You see, these are the things you can do very easily. Even like you can do speech to song. Like I'm not gonna play all those things. You can play with that. Another thing I really like, I just deleted this one. I'm just gonna copy this. So I like my voice to be the main part. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press voice isolation and keep vocal. That means all the background noises it will remove. And another thing it will do on the second layer, I'm gonna do the same thing, but this time I'm gonna do remove vocals. So that means this layer will have all the outside noise, my full self-driving engagement noise, my indicator noise, and this layer will only have my voice. That means if I want, I can bring the audio a little up, and you see all the noises. So if I play it, you heard it. I'm talking, but you can't hear anything. You just only hear the wind noise and everything. Now, if I silence this one,
we're gonna merge from left
there is
side
no noise.
to the car.
So this is what I do. I just lowered the audio so that you can just slightly hear that click and everything, and you'll love that when I make that video, right, guys? So hopefully you got a basic idea. Now what you can do, mixing the audio. I have some intense sound and everything, the suspense and everything, and you just drop it here like the intro. Imagine this is the intro, and I'm just gonna, like crop it until this much, and definitely the intro will have less sound, so I'm gonna chop that part too, and I'm gonna lower the audio.
Welcome back to another full
so you can hear it, and the voice beat will go up a little bit at the end. And what you can do, you can also do like the key point like Premiere Pro or After Effects. After Effects is very popular for this, and I can just do all those things in CapCut. And one more thing I'm gonna tell you, this because this is a 4K footage, all of my footage are 4K. CapCut already makes these footage as a proxy so that it doesn't have any hard time rendering this. So these are the things I'm gonna tell you that CapCut is really capable. And the text, you can go media, you can go library, and you can find so many things. Sometimes I use share, subscribe, and stuff like that, right? You see the subscribed animation, you just go remove chroma key and then click there, and then just clean up the edges, feather a little bit, and now you have a graphics which is saying subscribe. So you can do like this, right? Or you can, I have my favorite few things here and there. I always use this one after the intro and stuff like that. And there are so many things you can do, effects, lighting effects, blur effects, whatever you want, you can find it on CapCut. The main thing is the rendering time. Let me tell you, Premiere Pro, the same project will take 3 hours to render. After Effects, just forget about it. DaVinci Resolve, unfortunately, I didn't try it to render it because whenever I drop 8-9 4K clips on the top of the timeline, it already gets super slow. So that's why I can't even work. Like, I want fluent working. There is nothing. I'm scrolling, like you see, there is nothing just getting stuck there. I'm just keep doing it. I can clearly see everything. You see, it's like 4 footages, more footage in the folder, like 4, probably 8 4K footages in the timeline, but it's still doing its job without any issues, right? So that's why I prefer CapCut. I know professional doesn't use CapCut. YouTube, I love YouTube. I know I could easily do that with Premiere Pro, but Premiere Pro's masking is not that great. Then you have to move to After Effects. After Effects rendering time and everything is slow, and After Effects is mainly for animation. So that's why I choose CapCut, and you can do so many things. And for rendering, this project will take probably 2 minutes to render in CapCut. That's the thing I just want to tell you. So if you're new, just hit that subscribe right now, because I'm telling you all the secret, you know. So for exporting, you press this one, choose your folder, whatever folder you want, rename it, and just press export. That's it, done. Thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button one more time, guys. It's free. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.